Current Affairs August 14, 2022 Headlines Himachal Pradesh Freedom of Religion Amendment Bill, 2022 passed. WHO announces new names for Monkeypox virus. Tamil Nadu to establish 5th elephant reserve at Agustiamalai. IMD, Japan and UNDP joined to expedite climate action in 10 states, UTs. Airtel to reappoint Gopal Whittle as managing director for 5 years. Dr. Jitendra Singh unveils India's first saline water lantern, Roshni. R.K. Tyagi takes charge as Director of Operations at Power Grid. He approves acquisition of Ambuja Cements, ACC by Adani Group. Know about Bric's Himachal Pradesh Freedom of Religion Amendment Bill, 2022 passed. The Himachal Pradesh Freedom of Religion Amendment Bill, 2022, was passed in August 2022. It forbids mass conversion and increases the maximum punishment to 10 years imprisonment in its 2019 law against any change of religion through force or allurement. The bill seeks to amend sections 2, 4, 7 and 13 and insert section 8A in the 2019 Act. WHO announces new names for Monkeypox virus. World Health Organization (WHO) has announced new names for variants of the Monkeypox virus. WHO has named the variants as clades I, ER and EB. It had declared a global health emergency over monkeypox in July 2022. Monkeypox is a rare disease caused by infection with the monkeypox virus. Its symptoms include fever, headache, swollen lymph nodes, exhaustion, etc. Tamil Nadu to establish 5th elephant reserve at Agustiamalai. On the occasion of World Elephant Day, the centre announced the establishment of another elephant reserve at Agustiamalai. This reserve will be the 32nd elephant reserve in the country and the 5th in Tamil Nadu. It will encompass reserve forests and patta lands in Tirunelveli, Kanyakumari and Tenkasi districts. IMD, Japan and UNDP joined to expedite climate action in 10 states, UTs. The India Meteorological Department (IMD), the Japanese government, and the United Nations Development Programme (UNDP) have joined hands. They have unveiled a new project to expedite climate action in 10 Indian states and union territories. It will be implemented in Bihar, Delhi NCR, Gujarat, Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Orissa, Sikkim, Uttarakhand, and Uttar Pradesh. Airtel to reappoint Gopal Whittle as managing director for 5 years. Bharti Airtel's shareholders have approved the reappointment of Gopal Whittle as MD of the company for a period of 5 years with effect from February 1, 2023. Whittle was reappointed as the MD CEO with effect from February 1, 2018 for a period of 5 years, up to January 31, 2023. His reappointment was due for another term of 5 years, that is from February 1, 2023 to January 31, 2028. Dr. Jitendra Singh unveils India's first saline water lantern, Roshni. Union Minister of State Science and Technology Dr. Jitendra Singh has launched India's first saline water lantern, Roshni. It uses the sea water as the electrolyte between specially designed electrodes to power the LED lamps. This technology can also be used in hinterlands, where sea water is not available. NIOT National Institute of Ocean Technology team has invented the Roshni lamp. R.K. Tyagi takes charge as Director of Operations at Power Grid. Power Grid Corporation has announced that R.K. Tyagi has assumed charge as its Director of Operations. He will hold the office till the date of his superannuation, i.e. March 31, 2026 or until further orders, whichever is earlier. Power Grid Corp is an Indian public sector undertaking engaged in transmission of bulk power across different states of India. It is headquartered in Gurgaon. He approves acquisition of Ambuja Cements, ACC by Adani Group. The Competition Commission of India (KI) has given its approval for the acquisition of Wholesome's stake in Ambuja Limited and ACC Limited by the Adani Group. The proposed combination involves acquisition of 100% stake in Holderand Investments Limited by Endeavour Trade and Investment Limited. Holderand owned 63.11% stake in Ambuja Cements and 4.48% stake in ACC, and Ambuja held 50.05% stake in ACC. Know about BRICS. BRICS is an acronym for the namely Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. The grouping was formalized during the first meeting of BRIC in 2006. South Africa was invited to join BRIC in December 2010, and the title became BRICS. New Development Bank (NDB), Shanghai, China, is the own finance firm of BRICS. China was the host country for the latest 2022 BRICS summit.